Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like, hit the hyper button. Also, turn on the notifications so you know when I go live. Mondays suck. All right, listen, we all know this is a college draft channel, an old channel for all 32 NFL teams. So I'm going to make this quick. I do one monthly video on the Cowboys, and this is my monthly video. Yo, something is not adding up, man. Wait a second. On an off week, still the best beard on YouTube. All right. It's an old movie. Anyone remember watching the movie Airplane when then all the pilots get sick and croak, and Ted Stryker has to like take over the airplane and fly it, and he's dripping in sweat? Yo, AT&T Stadium is a controlled weather environment. If you check out any regular season game or any game in prime time, especially, last night, Dak Prescott is sweating bullets in a controlled environment before the game. So listen, bro, there's only two things that leads up to. He's stressed out and he can't handle the limelight. Or two, there's something else. Dallas fan, I blame this most, thank you for jumping in chat. I blame this mostly on Jerry Jones and Matt Eberflus. Dak Prescott in the office, well, not perfect. They scored 26 points. When your defense, listen, I agree with you 1,000%. Charlene Evans, boom, thank you for jumping in the chat. But listen, and not me, but Jerry went out and made all these moves, amazing creations, boom, thank you for jumping in the chat. But Jerry went out and made all these moves, and everyone was calling this doomsday too, except me. So, us beating the Chiefs and Philly, that I think gave a lot of people false hope. But listen, last night, you just have to check him out before the game. They gave an interview to him. Dripping in sweat. His eyes are like this, dripping on his arms. It's like, we've all been to a buffet in our lives and eaten more meat than we should have. And you get the meat sweats and you're like, oh shit, I got the meat sweats. Bro, anytime there's a game in AT&T Stadium, I also think, out of 14 games so far? I think 13 of them have been on prime time television. And I also think that works against Dallas. Philly hasn't been playing that good, absolutely. But all I'm trying to say is I don't see Jalen Hurts on the sideline dripping in sweat before a game in a dome. I don't see that. So, listen, this defense needs a complete overhaul. Our edges, we need two edges. We need two linebackers and we need two safeties. And that's saying hopefully Bland and Ravel can lock down the corners. Bro, and we're over the cap and they better nail these 2 first-round picks. But like I said, the title of this, the defense needs a one tech. Listen, it needs a crazy big one tech. The good thing is, though, this draft is loaded. I'm going to drop probably close to 80 defensive linemen in total between tackles and edges, at least 80. That's how deep this class is. But unfortunately, and I've said this 1,000 times, there's a point in this draft where the edges go from 6'5", 6'6", 280 to they fall off a cliff. And the edges are 6'2", 240. Now, that's why Dallas has 2 first-round picks. We have no 2. We have no 3. And we're picking probably the end of day 4. Day 3. The end of day 3, we're picking the end of the first of the 4th round. So if they don't address those issues in round 1, then all those top premier talent guys are going to be here. We need to I agree with you, 1,000%. Caleb Downs, I'll take a pass on Caleb Downs. I think Caleb Downs is overrated. He has average size. He has average carpentry skills, average plumbing skills. That's a wrestling. That's an NWO making fun of the Four Horsemen. Uh, I'll take Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo over Caleb Downs. I just think Caleb Downs has average size. I watched every single Ohio State game this year except the Grambling game, and you could not tell that Caleb Downs was even on the field. Does he have good talent? Yes, but you take a safety like in the top 12, he better be Ed Reed. The safe that you love living in the city. This is what I gotta listen to. The safety class does stretch all 7 rounds. Listen, they don't know how to draft, but you know what it is? I agree with you guys 1,000%. But then I heard of him. We do need a safety out of this draft. Yo, I'm telling you, KJ 5000, check out Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo. The kid's 6'3, 220, and he just comes over and, he's a headhunter and he's a ball hawk. If I can get, but now you see, you're in a predicament. Now you're picking, listen, the Cowboys are going to reach with their 2 first rounders. They have no choice but to reach because they don't pick again till the 4th round. So it's like they're going to look to trade back one of their first rounders. But it's like, I'm going to use this as an example. If I'm selling a house and I know you have no other options but to buy my house, you think I'm going to budge on the price? I guarantee you, draft day, our phones will be ringing off the hook. Oh, you want to trade back? Yeah, no problem. I'll give you my 4th. Because they're going to go into the draft with zeros at certain positions. So the other 31 teams know what positions we're going at, but it's a joke, man. You're not going to get great value trading back this year because all the other 31 teams know we want to trade back. And you need 2 to tango. We do both. Check out Bray Hubbard, Keon Sebb, both Alabama safeties. Nwanka, Iowa. Bro, there's a million safeties. There's a kid I'm going to Tariff, I believe his last name is Texas. You can get him day 3. It's a loaded safety class. Loaded. I like Aiden Fisher too. He's a little bit smaller. Listen, me personally, and it means absolutely nothing, I would take Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State, and a crazy big edge. If Keldrick Falk Auburn is there, which I don't think he is, LT Overton is an edge with nice size out of Alabama. Anthony Smith. How is my guy Anthony Smith in everyone's top 50 now? And I've been pumping him out of Minnesota all year. All 6'6", 280 of him. That's the thing, though. You're going to have to take him round 1 because he ain't going to be there round 4. But what do I know? But getting back to the meat of this, the meat sweats. Yo, what's up with Dak Prescott dripping in sweat before the game? And listen, it happens. Fighters choke. Listen, no one can say to me that Dak played good last night. No one could say that. You can also say the same thing about Pickens. But I think we should all agree this is not a playoff team, bro. Listen, let's say Dallas would win this division. The Rams, Seattle, Chicago, someone's going to come into the stadium and hang 50 plus on Dallas. The defense is horrendous, man. And the offense plays when they want to play. And the coaches don't make, they don't make any adjustments, man. All you got to do is blitz Dak and run right up the middle. The Lions proved that with 2 rookie guards. The Lions had 2 rookie guards, and they ran up the middle. Yo, this team has $100 million invested in defensive tackles. Gross. Listen, man, the Chargers, bro. Chargers are going to beat the Cowboys, man. Probably play the 40. Oh, the Seahawks. The Seahawks they'd hang 50 on us. Who's going to cover Jackson Smith and Nigba? Who's going to cover him? Then they got Walker, Zach Charbonnet. Nah. So listen, bro. I'll be coming out with 15 more draft prospects this week. But listen, bro. Watch all of Dak's pregame interviews. Yo, something's wrong, bro. Either he falls apart under pressure or Maybe there's some other things. But yo, don't take my word for it. Look it up. The dude's in a controlled environment, dripping. My opinion, I think it's probably nerves, but it could be anything. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, boom, it's for life. Charlene Evans, thank you for jumping in the chat. Amazing Creations, KJ5000, thank you for jumping in the chat. Anyone I missed, I apologize. Peace out. Don't expect another video out of me from Dallas until January.